Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode. Not the final one. It ends on Sunday. So welcome to another conversation about anxiety. Hi, Steph. How was work today? I hope you had a good day. Thank God it's Friday. Hi, Zainab. I see you. So I already have my guests already in the house, which is amazing. So thank you, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever part of the world you're joining in. I'm so excited to welcome you to this episode. So for as many of you will be aware, I have been talking about mental health. This week is mental health awareness, and I wanted to bring it to the forefront. I wanted to support the cause, not only because I have suffered from anxiety, but because I believe that I can share what I have learned to help as much people as a mother. So I am not claiming to be an expert in any shape. We are sharing about anxiety, how it's affected our day to day, what it means to us, and how we can definitely, live out of it. Yay! It's good to see your face.
Good to see you too. Hello.
Hello. I'm just going to put my camera down a bit. Yeah, I think I'm okay like this, so I can rest my back as well. Yeah, it's good to see you, Zainab. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Good evening.
You look very pretty, I must say.
Aww. You look good too.
Yeah, you look very fine. Yeah, so thank you for joining me this evening, and we're just going to have an amazing conversation. I recommend you listen to yesterday's live, because I think you will find it very, very interesting. In fact, my guest yesterday is online. She said that you can see there. It was a beautiful session, I tell you. So when you have a minute, everyone, I want to say, I recommend you watch everything from Monday, Tuesday, because you will get different things. And I think that's the beauty of having conversation with different people, because we all bring different flavor. We all bring different perspective, different opinions to the table. And I like to be well-grounded, which is why I choose. Should I say I choose, or I have the opportunity and the privilege to meet different people, and I learn from them, I glean from them as well. So welcome again, everyone. If you're catching the replay as well, let us know #replay in the comment section below, so that we know that you came, and let us know what stood out for you. So we're going to go quickly, because I know time is of the essence. I don't want to be, keep everyone here longer. It's Friday. So let's start from the very beginning. Very, very basic question, mental health. I don't know, Zainab, what do you think? Why do we have to take care of our mental health? Why is it important that we have to focus on mental health? Why are we making a lot of noise on mental health?
Because our productivity basically is dependent on our mind.
Wow.
When you talk about mental health, you want to relate it to the mind. It has everything to do with the mind. Once your mind is sick, you are automatically sick.
Wow.
Okay, so your productivity is dependent on your mind, and you don't want to take it for granted. You don't want to kid with it. You don't want to kid with the health of your mind, because that's what determines your productivity in life. I'm not talking about productivity in just business. I'm talking about all round. Your spiritual productivity is dependent on your mind. You can't relate with God without your mind, right? Your financial productivity is dependent on your mind. You can't prosper without a sound mental health. Your family wellness, right? Productivity in family life is dependent on your mind. You can't enjoy family bliss without a sound mind. So it's everything.
Wow. See, that's a different perspective. But yes, I totally agree with you. You'll be more efficient, because when you are productive, then you'll be working smarter rather than harder. And don't get me wrong, we all need to work hard. But there's a certain level you get in your life whereby it's not your labor anymore, if you know what I mean, because you know how to do things better, because you've done it. Someone says failure is, or should I say success is failing severally, that now you now know how not to fail again.
Oh yeah.
Because there are many attempts, that's the word. It's the many attempts that you have a go at something that you become an expert in that field. So yes, totally agree with you. And that's an amazing explanation. Yes, indeed. So right now, if our productivity is on the low, it's because our mind is not focused.
Certainly.
Our mind is not set. That's what you're
Certainly.
expressing. Wow, that indeed, yes, that's an eye-opener. It's another perspective. So, and I totally agree with you indeed. Because even just a headache you have, it feels like, oh, your life wants to fall apart.
It affects everything.
Everything.
It affects how you relate with your children. It affects how you relate with your kitchen.
Yes.
It affects everything. Just headache.
Yes, it does. Totally. I'm just reminiscing on what you're saying. Totally. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. Thank you for sharing that. That is good perspective. So tell me, anxiety now, that's the theme for the mental health awareness the foundation has had this week. They've given us the theme anxiety. What does anxiety mean to you? If someone says to you, I'm anxious, what exactly comes to mind? What do you think about?
It's a feeling. When someone says to me I'm anxious, it means to me I'm feeling uneasy. I'm feeling uncomfortable about an uncertain outcome.
Uncertain outcome. I like that. Uncertain outcome. Yes. Because we are creatures that we always want to know the end even before we started.
Oh, yes.
We started the journey. So yes, uncertain outcome. Totally.
If you were certain about what the outcome would be, there's no point being anxious.
Yes. Totally. Totally. But do you agree that we need a certain level of, I don't want to say anxiety now, but we need a certain level of uneasiness. You know how, yes, thank you. That's what I was going to. I wanted to relate it to stress. Even the doctor said we need a certain level of stress in our life, in our day-to-day. Because if nothing is pulling you or stretching you, then you will just be there. You think, oh, I've arrived, I'm okay, I'm comfortable, everything is fine, the husband is fine, the money is there, health is fine, and you just sit there and just stay like that. I personally believe it, but it's been explained time and time, listening to lots of messages, podcasts, that we need a little bit of stress in our life. Because
some of us even do better under stress.
You know what I mean? So now I'll go back to anxiety now and to anxiousness now. So is it okay to say that we need a certain level of being anxious or being nervous? I don't want to necessarily use the word fear, but a certain level of unease and unrest. It's just a certain level. I think for me, I believe yes. I believe it makes us human, but I want to know what you think about it.
I think we do. Because the fact that you are not sure what the outcome of the exam will be, for example, is the reason you read. Is the reason you prepare.
Thank you.
If you are certain you are going to make an A, for example, so what's the point preparing for the exam when I know what the outcome will be?
Yes.
If I'm certain this live video, when we spoke earlier, I told you I'm feeling a little bit anxious.
Yes.
What happened? I've had lights, like, of course I'm in Nigeria.
Yes.
So we've had power supply, and then just like 3 minutes to this live session.
Can you imagine? Perfect timing, the power.
I'm serious. The power went out. The gen is not coming on, and all of that. So I was feeling so uneasy. I felt at the edge, and what did I do? I had to start praying. Lord, help me, put me together, help me to be calm. Help me not to be nervous. Maybe all that happened, so I'll have a life story to share. So I feel being nervous sometimes even helps us depend more on God.
Yes.
It takes away that self-dependent tendency.
Yes. When you say that, I agree totally with you. As a person of faith as well, and as many people who are catching this, whatever faith or religion you believe in, I believe that when God created us, I'm going Christianese now. So He created us, and on the 7th day He rested. And I believe that He was trying to teach us something. He didn't make man first and created every other thing that was on the earth. He actually created everything first and made man. And then He now, to take charge, take authority. So I believe He was trying to tell us that you don't need to be anxious about anything. You don't need to worry about everything. I have made provision for you.
I've got all in control.
Yes. And so I want you to dominate, take charge, be blessed, replenish, all these beautiful things that He said to us. And then He rested after doing all of that. For me, the way I always see is like he sat down and started looking. I know we are his pleasure, because I believe that anytime God looks at us, he smiles and he's happy and he's shaking his head. That's the picture of God I have in my head anyway, and that he's happy and he's pleased with us. And I believe that's what he did when he created everything, and he just sat down and he's looking at Adam. Especially when Adam said, name it, like, hey, that's it. That's it. I'm the one that I did. Like I always say to my child, then I go say, I did you. He's always laughing like, Bob, stop it. But yes, I'm saying this to say this, that, and I'm agreeing with you, that a certain level of uneasiness, a certain level of butterflies in your stomach when you are about to speak on a stage, when you are preparing for that interview, because there are 1,000 applicants and you want to be the one to be selected. When you're about to propose to your fiancé, talk about perfect timing. There you go.
So in your mind, give me better words for the description of anxiety, I guess. Now I have like.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I think God has a sense of humor. That's all I'm going to say right now. I'm not even going to go down that road.
Yeah. Maybe you should still do it. I need it to be brighter.
Yeah, please. The other light made it bright. That's it. Perfect. No, it's gone off again. I need that other light that was there. There was a light that just gone off. Yeah.
Yes.
It brings you out more. Yes. Awesome. I'm great. Thank you, Lord. We're grateful. So this is what we're talking about now. We don't know the outcome of something and we are worrying and we are fretting. See what has happened right now. You have just wasted your time and energy running around the whole place, going around the circle.
And that's the thing about anxiety. It changes nothing.
Yeah.
It doesn't change anything. Yes. Worrying about the power outage isn't going to restore it.
That's right.
So whatever it is you're being nervous or anxious about, it isn't going to change the outcome. What you do with that feeling is what changes the outcome.
Say that again for the people at the back. Somebody needs to hear that again, because I just think you need to loud it just for them to hear. Please say it again, please. I like it. What
you do with what you're feeling and how you are feeling is what changes the outcome, not how you feel or not even what you're anxious about.
That's right.
It is what you do with the feeling. Okay, now I am feeling afraid about this interview. What do I do? Prepare more. Trust God some more.
Yes.
Be calm, and all of that. That's it. I'm worried about money problems. Yes. Worrying about it isn't going to put the money in my pocket. So what do I do?
Yes.
I seek counsel from a financial advisor. I figure out more ways to earn more. Yes. I figure out more ways to work smart. I figure out more ways to be productive, to give more value, because money goes in the direction of value. Absolutely. So worrying about not having problems or not having money isn't going to, or being anxious about not having money isn't going to give me money if I will take away money. So anxiety actually makes things worse.
Yes. It robs you, like I said in one of the live, I think on Monday, it robs you, it steals your joy. It doesn't allow you to see your now. The happy family you have, the lovely children, it's all the negativity all around that you start presenting to you. And you start feeding on it.
And that makes you, that reduces your productivity. That negativity affects your productivity.
Yes, absolutely. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. Now to more examples of anxious now. I'm thinking of a time for myself when I had, when I say I had, I still have children. When my children were born and they were probably too little, I know I have a 2-year-old, but I'm not using him as an example. I'm talking of